I'm Ethan Less, and today I have a very different video for you guys. This isn't going to be a gameplay video. It's actually going to be more of a tutorial-ish, kind of showcase-ish video. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I can do legit tutorials if I need to, but I just want to show you guys kind of what I've created, and just kind of spark some people's interest maybe. So little backstory: I'm taking a class in school. It is Computer Science 10. It's super cool. Basically, all we've done in the first week is we've learned how to use a cool little program called Scratch 2. Now, some of you may have heard of it, some of you may not have heard of it. And basically what it lets you do is it lets you program super easy for people who are interested in computer code and making things do things, and it's super cool, and it makes it so easy. So I'm going to show you guys what I've created, and then I'll explain a little bit of the code behind it. And then, like I said, leave some comments on this video if you want me to show you how to make some of your own, some tutorials, because I actually think that'd be really cool. And as I learn, you guys learn, and it's super awesome. So I'm going to start. Okay, so I made this in class. It's like a class thing, okay? So it says, "Welcome to Dinosaur Castle." So you start by pressing play. So I click on that there, and it says, "Use left and right arrow keys to move." So I can use my left and right arrow keys to move, blah, blah, blah. Go to the left. Nope, can't do that. Go to the right. Yada, yada. Keep going, and then boom. "Hello, you shall not pass. I guess I'll have to kill you then." So that's what he says, and then press space to jump on him. So then I press space, and then he drops some Cheetos for me, some MLG Cheetos for me. And so yeah, I continue right, go, 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 and then stop. "You cannot go this way. Too bad. Lightning." Yeah, there we go, lightning effects. And then the ghost goes away. Okay, that's awesome. And then keep going right here. By the way, at all these times where I've stopped, I'm physically not able to move. The keys are disabled, which is a cool feature, by the way. So then I get to go into this magical door room, and then I go, and yay! Okay, you did it. What's behind the door? I find out in the sequel. Thanks for playing. So I can play again, and I can do that all over again. I can literally play for infinity and blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to, so I'm just going to press this green thing to restart, and it's all back to 0. So, there's a lot of explanation behind this, but I'm going to start with a lot of the basics. So down here, these are your sprites. So these are everything that does something or says something in your story. So this, obviously, this is dinosaur number 3. He's the main dinosaur, and this is everything, all the code. So this is everything that the dinosaur does. So I don't know if you can read this a little bit. It's pretty self-explanatory. When this says, "When right arrow key pressed, if the turn is equal to 1, switch the costume to the dinosaur facing the right and move 3 steps. If you place the left arrow, if the turn is equal to 1, switch him to the dinosaur looking to the left, move 3 steps to the left, and if you're touching the left edge, move 3 steps to the right and switch your costume to the dinosaur to the right." So that's how the movement works. And what else? So everything is basically the same when space is pressed. If the turn is equal to 4, change your Y, blah, blah, blah. He jumps and then he goes. You saw that. The way the turns work, which I will explain, the turns are basically, so when this guy, so when I press play, it does a couple things. So it, first of all, it broadcasts outside, which should say when I receive outside. So when I press play, it broadcasts outside, and when this dinosaur receives outside, he appears. It switches the backdrop to the outside, and it sets the turn to 1, which enables him to move. Because otherwise, when the turn is not 1, he cannot move because turn is not equal to 1. After he moves, once he moves to a certain point, this dinosaur appears. He sets the turn to 2. Once it's turn 2, he's allowed to talk. After he says his thing, he sets his turn to 3. Once it says it's turn 3, he talks, sets it to 4. Once it's 4, he talks, sets it to 5, etc., etc. That's how the turns work. And that's how they have conversations, which is super cool. It's super cool how that works. Everything else is just kind of like a variety or like a derivative of that. It's all based on the same few concepts, and these are basically the concepts I've just been learning in school, and so I know it as well as I'm explaining it to you guys. The other stuff that I'm going to explain are the backdrops. So I have 5 backdrops total that I can use. And so if I go to the script, basically those same broadcasts. So when let's see. When the dinosaur reaches the edge of the screen, then it switches, then it broadcasts door. And then once they receive door, it switches the background. So if so that's when the door appears. If I click on this, the inside will appear because it's switching the backdrop. Once the dinosaur reaches, though, it'll broadcast and then blah, 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 blah. That's how that works. I don't know if I explained that well. But that's about it. The only other things I could really explain in this video, guys, are the sounds. Basically, the way the lightning sound is, I have a sound called thunderclap. Once he appears, he plays sound, and then it moves. And, that's about it. That's all. I know this is a short video, guys, but I just wanted to show this off and mostly ask your guys' opinion on what do you think I should do with everything. If you want to see a tutorial of this, if you want more videos, if you want to just see my creations I make every week, because I need to make one every week for school. But that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them, and hopefully I can answer them. And if you have any cool creations that you made, share them with me. I'd love to see them, because I'd love to learn more about this as well as you guys, or with you guys. That was a lot of talking, though. I need a glass of water, so I'm going to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.